Good morning, children. Welcome to the class today. We are going to read comprehension, means reading for understanding today. Comprehension means you have to read a passage, comprehend it means understand it, and then give the answer of given questions. According to the passage, you have to give answers. Today I have taken two passages, one of poem and one of prose. Let's see what is in the poem. Let's read the poem. This is a very famous poem, The Wind. First of all, I will read this poem, then we'll do some question answers. Who has seen the wind? Neither I nor you. The poetess is saying that who has seen the wind? Neither I nor you. But when the leaves hang trembling, the wind is passing through. Who has seen the wind? Neither you nor I. But when the trees bow down their heads, the wind is passing by. This poem has been written by Christina Rossetti. She is saying that no one has seen the wind. I have not seen the wind and you have not seen the wind. Neither I have nor you. But when the leaves hang trembling means go here and there, shaking, you can say. When the leaves shake, we think or we understand that the wind is passing through the leaves. And then in the second paragraph, second stanza, she is saying that no one has seen the wind, neither you and nor I. But when the trees bend down, when the trees bow down their heads, we think or we understand that the wind is passing by the tree. This poem has been written by Christina Rossetti. Now let's see some exercises. Hope you understood the poem. Now you have to do the answers. Try to answer it. Has the poetess seen the wind? No, the poetess has not seen the wind. We have already read that who has seen the wind? Neither you nor I. Poetess has not seen the wind. It is clear. How does the poetess know that the wind is passing by? You have to write two sentences about that. In first stanza, we have read, I am showing you. In first stanza, we have read, when the leaves hang trembling. In the first line, you will write, when the leaves hang trembling. And in the second line, you will write, look at the second stanza, second last line, when the trees bow down their heads. Okay, now let's do the other one. Match the following with their correct meaning. Here, two group of words are given, leaves hang trembling and trees bow down their head. You have to write their meaning, but meanings are four. You have to choose appropriate meaning. Leaves hang trembling, as we have discussed earlier, that leaves hang trembling means leaves shake because of wind. So the third one, leaves shake because of wind, will be the correct answer of A number, means first number. And trees bow down their head means trees bend down. That means first one, trees bend because of wind, झुक जाता है. That is the correct answer of B number. Trees bow down their head. Second paragraph. I am reading it. Listen carefully first, then we will do the exercises. Most of us know that plants have life, but very few of us know that plants can hear too. In 1960, an Indian scientist working on plants found that plants responded to music and grew taller and stronger than plants that grew without any music. The scientists noticed that the rice growing in paddy field grew strong, healthy, and produced more when Indian music was played to them. In most cases, harvest went up between 25 and 60%. Later, a scientist in the USA tried to find out what kind of music plants prefer. To her surprise, she found that the plants did not like rock music at all. In fact, all her plants died when a shrill rock music was played. On the other hand, her plants loved classical music, especially Indian classical, and some plants even flowered when soft jazz music was played. What is the meaning of this paragraph, children? We know that plant is a living being, and first line says that plants have life, means plants can do everything whatever a living being can do. And this is a very strange thing that plant cannot walk but they have life. We know it. But one more strange thing is given here, that plants can hear too. And in 1960, an Indian scientist who was working on plants, he found that plants responded to music and grew taller and stronger when a music played to them. And if they grew without music, they become dull. They didn't grow taller and stronger. The scientist noticed one more thing, that rice growing in paddy field means dhan ka khet, rice growing in paddy field grew strong, healthy, and produced more when Indian music was played to them. And in most cases, harvest went up between 25 and 60%. Means फसल 25 से 60% बेहतर हो गई. Later, a scientist in the USA tried to find out what kind of music plants prefer. Later, a scientist wanted to know that what kind of music plants will prefer, and she became very surprised when she found that the plants did not like rock music. Though when she played rock music in front of her plants, they all become died. On the other hand, her plants loved classical music. What type of classical? Indian classical and jazz music. Jazz is a, you can say, foreign classical. Okay, now let's do exercises. True and false. First of all, we will do. Plants can hear. Yes, true. Plants that grew with music did not seem to be any different from those that grew without music. No, false. Because plants that grew with music grew more, stronger, and bigger. A scientist in the USA found that her plants preferred rock music. No, false. Some plants flowered when Indian music was played to them. True. Because when Indian music and jazz music played to them, they flowered. Answer the following questions. Let's do. What happened to the rice in the paddy field when music was played to it over a period of time? The rice in the paddy field become more stronger, produced more harvest. Okay, or you can write the answer with the help of this passage also. Here in the fifth line you can see that rice growing in paddy field grew strong, healthy, and produced more when Indian music was played to them. This one also you can write here in place of answer. Second one is, what kind of music did the plants like? The plants like classical music, especially Indian classical or jazz music. You can write with the help of passage also. Choose and tick the most appropriate title for the passage. Here 4 titles are given. You have to choose one only. Indian music, plants, I can hear you, music for plants. In my opinion, the best option will be I can hear you. It sounds very good. I can hear you. Okay children, hope you understood reading for understanding now, comprehension, and you will be able to give the answers of these passages or paragraphs, one of poem or one of prose. Practice more and more passages from other books also. Okay, thank you children. Now subscribe my channel, like it, share it with your friends and comment on it. Don't forget to press the bell icon.